Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
If anyone can hear me, I need your help. I was passing through the old Belcher's cave when the roof collapsed on me. And my leg, it got pinned in the rubble and I can't move. Please, if anyone's out there, you've got to help me before the ferals... Oh God, I think that might be them. If anyone can hear me, I need your help.
Let's show them how the fucking looks like. Over there! Get him!
The Pridwin is a
Hi.
magnificent ship. Old man, we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. Excuse me.
Hold up. It's fused solid. This one too. What happened here?
An explosion tore this building apart. Some kind of high-yield detonation. Look at the blast crater. It's Brotherhood power armor. Look, you can still make out the insignia. The recon team was here. The damage, it's deliberate. They set the fusion cores in their armor to overload. That's what caused the blast, but why?
scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
What a choice. With no armor and no supplies, their odds of survival were low. What's up?
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutant scum and securing the Fat Man shells is a job well done, soldier. I'm pleased to see that you're taking my advice to heart and honoring the tenets of the Brotherhood.
Nothing else I needed.
Affirmative. The recon team made it this far. Let's try to follow their trail from here.
If anyone can hear me, I need your help.
This is quite an unusual location. Anything useful? For honor! For glory! Wait, that's... No mercy! Target eliminated. Knight Aslan. She was in my company years ago. Best marksman I ever saw.
Knight Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was the satellite coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Soldier to the end. Well done, Knight. They should have fortified their camp. Made it a proper outpost. They must not have had time. And Aslan paid the price. We've got another lead. Let's move out. hear that? Found you! Not getting past me. Hostile, reacquired. For the Brotherhood! Fight to the last man! This is too dangerous. We're wide open out here. If you have a moment.
What's that? It'll splatter your
Hold up.
brains!
I think we're being stalked. Long live the Brotherhood!
There we go.
Learn anything interesting?
Yes.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked. Field Scribe Ferris. He was with the recon team.
staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
Send them back to hell.
through.
Anything
Powering
useful
up.
on that terminal?
Protectron on duty.
What the hell was that? What the fuck was that?
You hear that? Mission accomplished. Recon bunker Theta. This is the holdout site. Stay vigilant.
Paladin?
Freeze! One more step and I'll blow your damn heads off!
Paladin Brandis?
Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Calm down. We're just here to talk.
Talk? Why? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
It's Dance. Paladin Dance. Don't you recognize me?
Dance? No, that can't be. Why are you here?
I was dispatched to the Commonwealth on a recon mission, Paladin. Just like yours.
How did you find me? I've been alone. All alone. For so long.
We followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led us here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me. I tried to go back for them, you know. There was nothing I could do, not alone, but I'd hoped. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
Come back with us. You're still a member of the Brotherhood, Paladin.
What? No, I couldn't. Not after everything that's happened.
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things. Head to the airport. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Hey, need something? You handled yourself well, Knight.
I appreciate the backup.
Of course. Paladin Brandis is a good soldier. He deserves better than this. It may be a long time before he's fit for duty again, but I'm glad to have him back. Captain Kells will want to hear about this. Let's report in.
Hey.
What do you want?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Do you want to have that talk now?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Thank you. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, you deserve it. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
It sounds like he was trying to motivate you.
If he was, I never got a chance to ask. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
What happened at Adams Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history, and whether you choose to believe it or not, you have the potential to do the same.
I'm flattered that you have so much faith in me.
You've earned that faith by your own hand. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It may be difficult for him to adjust to life in the Brotherhood again, but his experience should serve us well. Very well. Is there anything else?
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together, as brothers That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction. This was no easy mission, Knight. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
If so, that's a serious security risk.
That's what worries me. If there is a traitor, our entire operation here could be in jeopardy. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Knight Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Is there anything else I should know?
Gavel will fill you in on the details. But from my perspective, the strangest thing is what was stolen. Rations. Only rations. I don't know what to make of it, but it is curious.
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath. There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Gavel.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That's right. You're in charge here?
I am, and you're here about the missing supplies. Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Pridwin, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door.
Sergeant?
Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Watch your tones, Sergeant.
Sir.
What did you want?
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram.
Tell me about the logistics. That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go.
You're here about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
You already spoke with Gavel?
He questioned the entire unit. None of us saw anything. Look, I want to get to the bottom of this as much as anyone. What do you want to know?
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. And even if something did make it into the supply depot, there are knights on duty in here at all times. We'd see something.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. But that's all.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Teagan, up on the Pridwin. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Lucia?
Excuse me. Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
That's all, Initiate?
Knight?
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going
Knight Lucia.
one-on-one with the
Copper
devil.
wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
It was after the battle.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Pridwin coming in under full vertebrate escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
War tempers the strong and breaks the weak. If that is what happened, he wouldn't be the first. It's not much of a lead, but let's see where it takes us.
All right, that's it for today.
Thank you. I really appreciate this.
Psst. Awaiting your command.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
going down.
No use, not without a card.
Facilities.
This place would elicit fear.
Got it.
Fortunately, my training prevents... Wait, what was that? Why are you bothering with that junk? Ferals? Damn it, they're under the base. Open fire! We may have a problem here. I heard something. Not getting past me! Going, weapons cold! When you carry this much metal, you tend to stay away from the water. I don't think we're alone. Select your targets carefully down here. These automobiles tend to explode when struck by weapons fire. Terminate them! Send them back to hell! I've fought in several harsh environments, but darkness has always been one of the toughest. Lock and load! We may have a problem here. Over there! Get him! Send them back to hell. Godless heathens! Send them back to hell! I'd just leave that if I were you. I don't think we're wrong. Hold up. I think we're being stalked. Sounding... all clear.
Yes.
We've got company! That's how we do it in the Brotherhood. You hear that? Intruder alert! We've got company! Target eliminated.
Come on.
Hold up.
Give it a try. There, that's it. Not bad, is it? Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? You.
Hey, Clark.
What are you doing down here?
Okay. What's going on here, Clark?
Ugh. Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
Keep what up?
Stealing food. I'm in logistics. No one even questioned me when I took them out of the terminal. I've been bringing them down here at night to feed the ghouls. It's been working. So far.
What do you mean it's been working? Why are you doing this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
What did you expect? You knew what the Brotherhood stood for.
But I didn't. Not really. Not until that moment. After the battle. I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
Of course not. You betrayed the Brotherhood. You put all of our lives at risk.
The Brotherhood is wrong. If we just kill everything we fear, are we really any better than the ghouls? What are you gonna do with them anyway?
We do what the Brotherhood expects of us. We eradicate them.
No! No, I won't just stand by and let you kill them. Not again.
I found this in the ruins.
It's Knight Ryland's holotag. He worked in the terminal with me. They killed him, didn't they? And as long as they're here, more Knights are gonna die. I can't be responsible for that. And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that, at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
Heads up.
Where do you want me?
Paladin Dance.
Yeah?
Your thoughts?
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
That was all.
Not a problem.
Sweet.
Nice work.
Powering up.
I've seen
Protect
scribes
run
take longer
on
than that to hack
duty.
a terminal.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force.
Threat neutralized. Negative visual on the target. Hostile vaporized.
Sweet.
I'm not gonna make this easy for you. Hold your ground! We're clear!
Going up. Lower level.
Put 2 in the head, and they'll...
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome. I have some caps for your service. Also, I'd like you to have a piece of armor from my personal collection. Wear it well, Knight.
Kells.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwin, what do you think, Knight?
Where did the Pridwin get her name?
Elder Maxon said he took the name from a work of historical fiction. Something about a man who was destined to become a king, and his journey to liberate his people from tyranny and oppression. Seems fitting for such a remarkable ship, wouldn't you say?
She's very impressive.
Yes, Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Where was the Pridwin constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. There was a vast amount of scrap metal and salvageable components there after we defeated the Enclave. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort. With the Pridwin in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go. Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Pridwin helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood.
Heads up.
Go ahead. Want to swap some gear?
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Attention! Halbert Pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert Pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Time to suit up.
At Victorian, brother.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
I realize it's not the most glamorous of mission.
I'm looking for some files.
Sure, I've got...
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Well now, wondered when I'd see... Well, come back when you've got the time. Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Paladin Brandis? You've really changed.
I clean up well enough. Gonna be a while before I get back to my old routine, though. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I want you to have my old gun. It kept me alive all those years. Maybe it can do the same for you.
Thank you, Paladin.
It's not exactly a regulation issue, but I hope it serves you as well as it served me. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Nice.
Thank God.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've...
With all this technology at their disposal, our scribes can't find an entire colony of people?
The Institute has managed to keep itself hidden for a number of years. But it's only a matter of time. I want you to get out there. You seem to have a... If you discover any questions now...
Right. Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
If you got time, I need you to run an errand for me. One of our regular patrols hasn't been heard from in weeks. I want you to check out the area and make sure nothing's happened to them.
Excuse me.
So? Any news on that patrol?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, well, work a little harder. Every day we waste is another life lost.
At Victorian.
Long live the Brotherhood! Hold up. I think we're being stalked. Canceling the alert.
Sanitary. 500 caps and you ain't going anywhere.
We can't afford that. Please, we're just farmers trying to get home.
Someone help the Brotherhood!
Weapons cold.
What?
We may have a problem. Lock and load! Long live the Brotherhood! That's it. Oh, that's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
can't be. They never are.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
We came here with Paladin Brand. We were doing recon when the storm hit and we got separated. We ended up locking ourselves inside this bunker. A week later, and we were ghouls. Knight Cassia said we had no choice but to kill ourselves. She said it was our sworn duty. It was so easy for her. I don't know how she found the courage, but I can't stop asking myself, is it the right thing to do? Am I not still human?
You don't have to do this. It'll be all right.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not human anymore, but I can still think for myself. I still have time. Just give me a second.
Outstanding. Let's open it up.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Ad Victoriam.
So? Any news on that patrol?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
Damn. I still can't believe it, but looking at your face, I can't say you're lying either. How did it happen?
There was too much radiation. I'm sorry, but no survivors.
I should have figured it was something like that. I know Knight Cassia, and she would have put two in the head before letting herself go feral. Let her death be an example to all of us. In any case, I'll make sure those tags get to where they need to be. Good work, soldier.
Bye.
Thank you, soldier. Bringing back those tags will mean a lot to their families. When it comes time for the funeral, I'll be sure to tell them about your service to the Brotherhood. Ad Victoriam.
Did you guys hear? The new recruit took back Fort Strong.
Well, let's not get too excited. I'm sure the Vertibird did most of the work.
You're so cynical. Not every war is won with technology. Sometimes it's the soldiers behind the weapons.
Safety's off. I don't like the look of this place one bit.